joined by senior forward Joe Gambardella, the winner of the Walter Brown Award as the best American-born college player in New England this season. Leads his team with 51 points, 18 goals, 33 assists. Also leads the nation with 7 game-winning goals. Had the game-tying and game-winning goal in the East Regional semifinal overtime victory against Yale a year ago. And the team's sole captain, defenseman Michael Kapla, is here. Hockey East All-Star, ranked 7th in Hockey East, defenseman with 16 points, has never missed a game in his Riverhawk career, 159 and counting, and has 74 career assists, a school record in Division I among Riverhawk defensemen. So Coach Bazin, if you can start us with general comments here for the regional, and then we'll open it up for questions.
Right. Well, we're excited to be here at the Northeast Regional. There's an excellent field of 4 clubs that could all advance. Obviously, only one can. We're looking forward to competing. Our team is in a good place. We're certainly anxious for the games to start, and we'll get that early look here for a noontime game tomorrow. So we're excited, and we're happy to be here.
All right, with that, we'll open it up for questions. Please, again, raise your hand, and we'll get the microphone over. We have Rich in the first row.
Hi, Rich Thompson, Boston Herald. Joe, just talk about the chemistry and the explosiveness of the first line and how that affects the 3 lines that follow you onto the ice.
Yeah, I mean, with our team, we don't really have a first line, second line, third line, or fourth line. We all produce on every night. Everyone contributes, and I mean, my line, me, CJ, and Edward, I'm very fortunate enough to play with those 2 guys for the past 2 seasons, and throughout my whole career here, I've had the opportunity and experience of playing with some of the most amazing players in all of college hockey that were fortunate enough to move to pro, and I just think everyone does a good job of showing up at the rink every day, ready to learn, ready to work, and get 1% better.
All right, next question. Anybody? Alex?
Hi guys, Alex Hall with the New Hampshire Union Leader. I guess just for Joe and Michael, just how are you guys, feeling coming off the Hockey East title, and just how much confidence does that give you guys going into the regional?
Yeah, obviously battling through some tough conference play there in the championship. We had to go through a tough year in H team. They took us to 3 games, and then we had to beat Notre Dame and BC. And I mean, that gives you a lot of confidence because our conference is very tough and very challenging. So yeah, we have some confidence as a group coming into this tournament.
Frank Mazzacco will go for Radio Network. Coach, great to see you again. Would appreciate a thumbnail sketch of your team this year, maybe a little description on how the season went for you and what fans might expect to see from your guys on the ice.
Well, number one is I think we've got significant depth at forward. And Joe alluded to 4 lines that can contribute on any given night. I feel we've got 6 good defensemen. We've got a rookie goalie who's had an excellent season. So probably all 4 teams can echo some of those same thoughts, and that's why they're here. As far as the season has gone, we went through a lull in January that was very good for us to have to go through. It's healthy, and when you do get through it, it's horrific when you're in the middle of it. But to lose 4 games and press a reset button and get back to fundamentals was important for us. And we ended the season with finishing 8 of the last 9 and getting into a conference tournament, facing a tough UNH club that Michael mentioned that they were able to get through, and then facing 2 excellent opponents at the Garden for the Hockey East Championship. But, I repeat it to the kids all the time, none of that matters now. Now there's 16 teams pressing the reset button for 4 games, and you need to win your first 2 to advance. So it's exciting time of year to be playing hockey. Everybody gets the butterflies at this time of the year because you're playing for a national championship. So it's going to be exciting for us. Some of these guys are in their last season. The 2 guys beside me have had excellent careers, and obviously it'd be nice to move forward to Chicago.
Now, Rich in the front row.
Thanks again. Joe, Cornell team committed to playing defense, and they get some real big guys at the back end. Just talk about playing against that kind of a team and using your explosiveness to counter their defensive presence.
That's a good question. I think we just got to do what got us to to this point in the season. Just keep doing everything we've been doing well. Just getting pucks behind. Just basically don't change up our game. We try to focus on what we do well, not so much them. But we're looking forward to the matchup tomorrow. It should be a fun one.
Oh, thanks. Coach, just what are you kind of expecting out of Cornell, and do you see anything on tape that kind of reminds you of anybody you guys have played already this year?
No, it's an excellent question. I think they're very unique. They've got more size than we've faced so far this season. They've got excellent depth at forward. They've got a puck-moving goalie, which is also a unique challenge. They've got an excellent hockey club. That's why they're one of the 16s left. At the same time, I think when we're playing at our best, we're a very good puck possession team. So it's going to be a tremendous challenge for us. We don't expect anything less than their best, and we have to bring our A game if we're going to have an opportunity to success tomorrow.
Any more questions for Coach or the student athletes?
Coach, just real quick, just talk about special teams. This looks like the kind of game that could come down to which team plays better on special teams.
Yeah, it's a great observation. I think special teams become increasingly more important as the playoffs move along. So, we're going to have to make sure that we highlight a few points tomorrow and come in clear-headed, because there's going to be adjustments made throughout the game, and you're going to have a clear mind in order to make those adjustments throughout. So it's always interesting, these games, because the timeouts are a little longer. You have to get through some lulls. You have to be able to get through some adversity. And both teams will have energy because they haven't played for 7 days or so. So now it's just a matter of being clear-headed so you can make those adjustments accordingly.
Okay, any final questions? Alex?
Coach, just what do you feel like has made you guys just so successful on special teams, both penalty kill and power play this year?
Yeah, from our standpoint, Coach Jones, Andy Jones, does a tremendous job on the penalty kill, and that's something I want to highlight because I think he's had the guys be on the same page, and that's a big part of it. As far as the power play, these guys have done a tremendous job. You've got some guys who have come of age, whether you're talking about these two guys beside me now or Dylan Zink. They've been on the power play from day one this year, and they've made sure their units are on the same page and they're reading off each other. And when you get that, you're able to move the puck around and create a lot of shooting lanes that other teams don't have. So it's just about being on the same page, reading off each other, and communicating. And I think these guys deserve a lot of credit for that. Mind you, tomorrow's going to be a new challenge. These are big bodies. They do a great job of shot blocking. So we're looking forward to that challenge. The game is certainly an ongoing challenge from a different standpoint, and these guys have done a good job blocking shots, and we've done a pretty good job executing in the power play, so it should be a good battle.
Any further questions? Tremendous. Coach, gentlemen, thank you for being here. Best of luck in the regional.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Again, UMass Lowell, the number 2 seed against number 3 seed Cornell in the 12 o'clock game tomorrow.